Good morning, students. Today we will learn something more about the banking services. Lending of funds provide loans and advances out of the money received through deposits. And these advances can be made in the form of overdrafts, cash credits, discounting trade bills, term loans, consumer credits, and other miscellaneous advances. Remittance of fund provides the facility of fund transfer from one place to another on account of interconnectivity of branches. The transfer of funds is administered by using bank draft, pay orders, or mail transfer on nominal commission charges and allied services such as bill payment, locker facilities, underwriting services. They also perform other services like buying and selling of shares and debentures on instructions and other personal services. Now we will see what is e-banking. It is a very popular term. Online banking, also known as internet banking, e-banking or virtual banking, is an electronic payment system that enables customers of a bank or other financial institution to conduct a range of financial transactions through the financial institution's websites. Internet banking is a term used to describe the process whereby a client executes banking transaction via electronic means. We will understand what are the benefits of e-banking. E-banking facilitates digital payments and promotes transparency in financial statements. Number two, banks that offer internet banking are open business transaction anywhere a client might be as long as there is internet connection apart from periods of websites uh, maintenances. And the third point is e-banking helps in reducing the operational cost of banking service. Better quality service can be ensured at low cost. And the fourth point is lower operating cost results in higher interest rates on saving and lower rates on mortgages and loans offered from banks. Some banks offer high yield certified certificate of deposits and don't penalize withdrawals or certificate of deposits opening of accounts without minimum deposit and no minimum balances. The fifth point is online banking allows automatic funding accounts from long established bank accounts via electronic funds transfer. The sixth point is a client can monitor his or her spending via a virtual wallet through certain banks and applications and enable payments. The next point is the speed of transactions transfer relative to use ATMs or customary banking. And the eighth point is credit cards and debit cards enables the customers to obtain discount from retail outlets. And the ninth point, e-banking help the bank to provide efficient, economic and quality service to the customers. It helps the bank to create a new customer and retaining the old one successfully. The 10th point is the customer can obtain funds at any time from ATM machines. Now we will understand the next service, that is insurance. Insurance is thus a device by which the loss likely to be caused by uncertain event is spread over a number of persons who are exposed to and who appear to insure themselves against such an event. It is a contract or agreement under which one party agrees in return for a consideration to pay an agreed amount of money to another party to make loss, damages, or injury to something of value in which the insured has a primary interest as a result of some uncertain event. The agreement or contract is put writing and is known as policy. And the next point is the person whose risk is insured is called insured, and the firm which insures the risk of loss is known as insurer assurance underwriter. Now we will learn the functions of insurance. The first one is certainty, second one is protection, third is risk sharing, and fourth is capital formation. The first one is certainty. Insurance removes these uncertainties and assured receives payment of loss. The next point is the insurer charges premium for providing the certainty. And the next point is protection. Protection from probable chances of loss. And insurance cannot stop happening of a risk or event but can compensate of loss arising out of it. The next point is risk sharing. The loss is shared by all the persons exposed to it. The shares is obtained from every insured member by way of premiums. And the fourth and last point is capital formation. Accumulated funds of the insurer received by way of premium payments made by the insured are invested in various income generating schemes. Now we will see the functions. These are the main points functions you will have to learn. Thank you.